Thanks for joining me, Clara, and allowing me to help you relax and fall asleep. This guided visualization is about a field where you can imagine meeting loved ones who are no longer here, communing with them, or simply sensing their presence. Not many people know about the field of dreams, but in this guided meditation, your heart will visit this imaginary place. A field transcending right or wrong. A field beyond physical bodies. A place beyond the dualities of life and judgment, and void of conflict. A single, unending field of bliss. A field where the real world melts away for a short while. Where escape is possible into the place beyond our body consciousness. It may be a specific scent, bird, or countless other things that reveal a loved one's spirit. Studies have shown that feeling a loved one's presence eases the sorrow accompanying grief. So when you sense your loved one's essence, feel it without apology. This manifestation is a normal and helpful way to maintain a bond with loved ones no longer here. Saying goodbye is hard, but it's hard also living every day, unable to say anything to them. Grief is the realization that you'll never see, hear, touch, or smell a loved one again. It's one of the most painful emotions any human can experience. But perhaps another way to ease this experience of grief is to consider it as an expression of gratitude and gratefulness for the numerous positive ways the one you loved touched and impacted your life. Before we begin, please find a comfortable place where you can relax for this guided visualization to the field of dreams. Gently close your eyes or keep them open with a softened gaze. let go of all the tension you might have in your face, neck, and shoulders. Allow your breath to carry you into relaxation and find its natural rhythm. Notice each inhale as your breath travels down to your lungs, into your belly. And when you exhale, how your belly contracts as your breath moves back out of your nostrils or mouth. Invite your awareness to flow with your breath. Be present at this moment with your breath. And if your mind wanders away with a thought, emotion, or sensation that catches your attention, gently guide awareness back to your breathing. Each breath in is a chance to begin again. And each breath out is a chance to let go. So be in the present moment and remember that your breath is the anchor to which you can always return. You wake up in the house in the in-between. In between the mountains and the sea. In between the land and the sky. And in a place between reality and dreams. The house in between is the halfway point for weary travelers to stop and sleep on their way hiking through the miles and miles of an empty wild landscape. It's a simple place, more like a hut really, made entirely of wood. The exterior walls are painted bright yellow. Otherwise, the house would be camouflaged and difficult to see in the deep countryside with its hills and dales. Inside the house in between, even the plates and cutlery are crafted from wood. The only soft things inside the in-between house are the things you brought: your sleeping bag and pad. When you wake up a little bleary-eyed, you can see through the window the house in between is surrounded by gauzy clouds of mist and fog, drifting slowly inland with the wind. You can't see the sea, but you know it's nearby. The sound the waves make, breaking on the beach, is trapped somehow inside the clouds, making the noise seem amplified rather than muffled. There's a packet of coffee, a pot, and some powdered milk. So you brew yourself a cup over the small gas stove. After a little while, you're pouring the steaming hot coffee into an ashwood mug, sipping it, and watching out of the window as the sun begins to shine, breaking the misty clouds apart. Now you notice other details. A flock of some white geese below, floating in the bay, and random seagulls flying overhead. And on the curve of the hills framing the bay are dots that are sheep. Pretty soon you've rinsed out the coffee mug and packed up your gear. The first rule of the house is not to wear shoes inside, so you have to go outside to put your boots on. Putting your feet inside feels cold because the shoes have been exposed to the elements all night. head out, walking through a landscape empty of everything apart from hills and veils of heather, sedges, moss, and the occasional narrow flowing stream. The air is impossibly fresh, with earth scents, sky winds, bird calls, and all the countryside's magic, perfect for healing and soothing the soul. Being in this countryside is like being in a dream. You feel a little lost. You lose sense of who you are. But the more time you spend here, the more connected you feel to your ancestors, the ones who lived on Earth long ago when it was all wild, uninhabited, much like this landscape. So the longer you're here, the more peaceful you feel, and the more everything slows down. The field of dreams is close. Somewhere between the seam where the curvy dark green hills meet the blue sky. The field of dreams is the wildest little pasture that ever bordered the wilderness. Whom would you meet in that field? When you get there, a warm wave of affection washes over you, and the wispy mist descends again, wrapping you and the field in an ethereal warmth. It's time to stop. A thick belt of spongy moss and lichen covers the field of dreams. and you lie down on a mossy place next to the trail, using your pack as a pillow. When you close your eyes, another hazy wave of affection envelops you. Wrapped up in your mind at this time, visualize the person or pet you've lost. The one never far from your thoughts. Meet them here in the healing energy field of the field of dreams. Imagine the words you wish you'd said. Recall something in particular about their appearance. Remember something they enjoyed. Imagine a good time you spent together. Absorb this feeling. Sense the presence of your love. And remember only the good times. Let them know how much you love them. Now, take one deep cleansing breath, filled with love, light, and gratitude for your loved one. Release. The magical things in life are not material. share feelings, experiences, and mindful moments. And the sunlight warms your eyelids. And when you open them, a warm gust of wind blows the diaphanous mist away. And the fleeting presence with it. But this feeling remains in your heart. So carry it with you. The field of dreams is always here for you to visit. An energy field between reality and imagination. A place beyond the past and the present.